So we're approaching our 10-year anniversary now of setting TSC up, so it's an exciting time for us. And I always think back to why we set up 10 years or so ago, and I was working in grassroots football. I've been working grassroots football locally for 5-6 years already, with various clubs, and I was trying to take my career to the next level, and I just started working at a pro club as well with their academy when we just set up. And ultimately, for me, being someone that grew up in Thanet and played football in Thanet, I wanted to create someone that could offer good coaching. But when people in history look back to 20 years ago and they say, right, why is there so many good footballers for this area? I wanted the creation of TSC to be the tipping point, and the reason that actually it really started to snowball, that a lot of footballers from this area were going on to do big things. And now we're approaching that 10-year anniversary. Some of that's starting to come to fruition, because a lot of players that have gone from us and signed for pro clubs are now either going into semi-professional football, or they're getting to kind of 16, 17, 18 age groups. So the next step for them, it'll be exciting to see where they go. But it wasn't just about the kids that wanted to get into the pro clubs, it was kind of just helping everyone improve, and everyone grow their love for the game, especially in this area. So the more people we can get playing, the more kids we can get playing sport and football and enjoying it, ultimately if they get good coaching, the better the levels are going to be in the area. So that was why we set up. That then kind of leads on to what we're about, and what we're actually about and what we stand for is trying to get every kid to reach their own individual potential. So it's different for every player, everyone that comes to us. Some of their potential might be that they just want to play with their mates in the park. Some of their potential might be playing for grassroots clubs, for district, going on to sign for semi-pro clubs, play professionally. Every player that comes to us is an individual, and we just want to help them get to where their potential is in the game. So that's why we work at all different levels. We've got our TOTS program, our toddlers, we've also got our academy sessions, our scholarships. And potential doesn't necessarily mean as a football player, it's their potential as people. So we've had a lot of players come through us as players, but then gone on to coaching, gone into teaching, and their football's motivated them to get their qualifications and their schooling right. And so it's just helping people reach their potential in general through sport and through football. So how do we do that to kind of help people reach their potential? So yeah, when it started off, it was pretty much me coaching with a guy called Joe, who was really good, worked locally with a lot of players. And from there, we've just tried to really attract and develop the best coaches in the area, which is something that's grown and grown and grown. We've got a really good workforce, a really good set of coaches. A lot of coaches have gone from us to work for pro clubs, which has been really pleasing to see. We've had coaches go from us going to full-time teaching, and their careers have progressed. And we're still about that now, bringing in, as well as attracting the best coaches to come work for us, actually developing our own coaching workforce as well. And we've got some real potential in our younger players of going into coaching. And as well as that, we've got a carefully designed curriculum which is adapted to our players, based around a good technical base, to create a 1v1 ability, to make them technically decent, give them a good tactical understanding, but ultimately to help create an environment that gives players a good attitude and represents us and represents themselves well. So that curriculum is what we deliver at all of our sessions. And then it's all about offering them experiences, really. So they love their game, they love football. So our games against pro clubs, our tours are some of the best things we've ever done. Something that will live with people for the rest of their lives. So it's not just about pushing people on to high levels, it's about giving them experiences in football that they won't forget, and they'll remember when they're a lot older than they are now, as well as their families get to enjoy those experiences as well. So that's the type of things we've been doing to help people along the way.